You know, a lot of times people are not gonna want to tell me the truth, or they're gonna withhold certain information because they know I'm gonna dissect that shit, and I'm gonna come up with my own conclusions. And a lot of times I'll be right, and that's the thing. People don't. A lot of times they're not ready to handle the truth. You know what I mean? They rather lie to themselves and lie to everybody else and say whatever they gotta say to make themselves feel comfortable and things like that. But this is the thing. This is manipulation. Manipulation is manipulation. If you gotta tell people the whole truth and let them decide. If you tell them, if you pick and choose what you tell them, you're trying to manipulate the outcome. You know what I mean? And that's the kind of world we live in. You know, people be like, "Oh, why don't you do this? Why don't you do that?" Nigga, my grandma then busted her ass, making sure that I would never have to depend on nobody. How in the fuck am I out here in the condition that I'm in? Because y'all niggas not handling business like y'all supposed to be handling business. Don't be telling me, oh, go out and get a job, do this and do that. No, bitch. Handle business. You put in this position for a reason. Handle business. You're not handling business. I'm gonna make sure when I have my family, I'm gonna handle business so they don't have to work. But them niggas gonna have to work because guess what? They're gonna work for their daddy's company. You know why? Because they have to learn certain things, certain discipline. Because this is what I had to learn on my own. You know what I mean? I did multi-level marketing straight out of college. I dropped out of college to have a better future. Now, granted, I didn't make no money in those companies because I wasn't consistent. But guess what? I stayed there for 6 years not making no money. You know what I did in that time? Accumulate knowledge, accumulate knowledge, accumulate knowledge. Know everything about the business, know everything about psychology, everything like that. And guess what? That's exactly what I'm applying and sharing with y'all today in the form of being a life coach. Because knowledge is knowledge, you know what I mean? It might not be applicable or work for you at the time, but best believe all those ideas and things like that gonna grow into what you become tomorrow. So it wasn't no time, no wasted. You know what I mean? People be like, oh, you were involved in a scam. They're scamming people, they just want to use you. That's what you want to believe. The person who started the company I was in started the company because he saw what's really going on in insurance companies. And when his mama got sick, them niggas did not provide what they said they was gonna provide. So you know what he did? He started his own insurance company and made sure that whatever you say you're gonna do, that's what you're gonna do. That's why I did what I did with that company. I'm not gonna put no names in there because it's legal issues or whatever. I don't want to. It's not the point of the name of the company or not. It's just the principle behind it. People don't do the research. You know what I mean? People come up with their own conclusion. People, you know, they'll see a book like this and think that it's about manipulation, manipulating women, being a womanizer. No, nigga. Being a Mac is not about being a womanizer. It's about having integrity. It's about being able to protect yourself. You know what I mean? You gotta know the game before you can run game on people. If again, I'm not advocating that, but I'm just saying some people learn the game and they try to run game on people. So the best thing I can do is learn the game, so that whenever people try to run game on you, because guess what? They're gonna try to run game on you. That's just the mentality of people out here. People is fucked up, man. A lot of people that really have integrity are very far in between. So best believe, shit. Best believe 80% of the people no good. Best believe, man. If shit really got real, a lot of people gonna run. Very few people gonna stand up and fight with you. I just want you to understand that principle. You know what I mean? Understand that and act accordingly. You know what I mean? If you look at a lot of successful people, They don't got a lot of friends, man. And you wonder why? I ain't gotta say too much, man. I ain't gotta say too much. Less is more, nigga. Less is more.